Hey guys, what is up? It is your boy dehBoy back again with another war attack video. We're gonna do three this one, and I'm gonna show you three attacks. Um, just kind of what happened in the last war and a half, and we're not gonna. I'm gonna try something new that's gonna fail terribly, so I'm not gonna capture that one. But we can get in here and check out the war log. And go into my attacks in this war. So, let's find it. There it is. Good old, rough ending for me. So we take a look at my base. You can see that I've got hogs ready for this attack, and really what I'm looking at is got to get the queen. Want to get the CC down, and my strategy was. To get the pole and then drop my golem here because there's a golem in the CC. Drop it here, have it come here, have it come here, and then drop my two wall breakers and have them run right here, and then have the golem come here and here. So not only am I taking this out, I think on my pole I take this out with the three loons. So I grab that, get the pole, pull the CC troops over in the corner here, and then start this little ragtag. So I'm coming over here, coming over here. So I've got all my ground forces just kind of, taking out this portion of the base. And then dropping the hogs. You see I've got 6 barbarians. I'm gonna two-finger drop here, or four-finger drop. And I'm dropping the barbs first, because I don't know if this is the first attack, so I don't know if there's any spring traps right here. So I want to test for those, and then I drop my hogs, and the hogs are gonna go, from here into the core, presumably, and then these ones are gonna come here, come out here, pop right back in, and same here. So get these, and then come over here, and I wanna just be making sure that I'm up on top with the majority of my hogs. So that was the game plan. And let's see what kind of went down here. So we got the three drop. Placing that first one just a little bit out of the splash damage range. Ended up getting the pole really nicely. I'm going to drag over the troops. And then we're going to do the 2-2 drop. Get a wizard in there, get 2 wizards in there, drop the golem. So far everything's looking pretty good. The witches are staying alive. We've got the golem beating the crap out of places. We're dropping the king down. King's gonna get in on some of this action here. Somehow this confuses me, but there's barbarians coming out of the CC now. Oh, I gotcha. The barbarians. I was wondering this when I first attacked too. The barbarians are coming out because I pulled with air units, and they can't attack air units. Mystery solved. Now I don't look that dumb. If you can see, I dropped my wall breakers, and they don't get the right section. So unfortunately, now instead of continuing this nice little run that I've got going, my whole attack kind of stalls here, which really puts me in a bind. But that being said, as soon as my queen and stuff is latched on, I should just let it rip with these hogs. These hogs should have came out 10-15 seconds earlier. You can see they're coming in now. I got 9 more, and I'm gonna place them on the bottom here to help. But this is stuff that I should have been doing boom right off the get-go. So we're gonna drop that first heal spell down. Only a little bit went that way. Some of them ate that big bomb, so. But, I mean, you can see, at this point, because I waited so long for that side force, all of my witches, all of my wizards, the king, they just got eaten alive over there. And I'm hitting spring traps all over the place, which is per usual for me. That's usually what happens. Can't get any luck on those spring traps, gotta pop them all. Just like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. I did get a little lucky. There's a double bomb here, but the way that the defenses were spaced out, went right around them until this part right here where I decided to trip them. I don't know if I lost any there or what, but again, you know, if I have my queen on this attack, for the small things that I did wrong, the wall breaker, the little bit of time delay, I really thought, you know, most of that attack went according to plan. I had things planned out pretty much exactly the way I wanted them to go, and I just didn't happen to get there. You know, maybe I take a jump spell, things go a little bit differently. So jump spell, maybe some hogs a little bit earlier, and that attack does a little bit more damage. So 2-star, 95%. You know, I'm really just snake bitten here. I keep getting those 1-star, 2-star, 95 plus or 94 pluses, and it just, you know, you look at your attack and you're like, well, I was down a hero. You know, I'm still missing just one small thing here or there, but it does seem to wear at you a little bit, and unfortunately I was not able to secure that. My second attack was just an attack to see what I could do, and it almost ended up being what it needed to be, but it fell a little bit short. Again, this is a max Town Hall 9 base with defenses, so don't really have my king or queen. I know there's a dragon, I believe, in the CC, which is why you see the 2 archer for the dragon. But just trying that dynamite La Lune attack. The 2 here actually get the complete pull. So what I do is I drop the 2, and then I don't even worry about doing my full force. Oh no, it doesn't look like there was. Perhaps I just have that in there for like the pull. So we're gonna drag the troops over, and then we'll drop the king, drop the couple wizards, pop the king's ability, clean up that CC, and then let's go from the air. So we drop our initial ones down, and really the thing that I think I screwed up on this point is if I already know that the lava hounds are gonna be coming, this is shorter than this path, so they're gonna come here, here, and then here. So this is a circle we're taking. I need to be placing more than just a 2. Like, I've got a grip load of balloons. Put 3 down this time. You know, you don't have to spread yourself too thin. But I do put that second hound to start soaking up damage, and then we're gonna start dropping more loons down 2 at a time. And I think that's just, it's not enough. You know, I think I needed. And this should have been 2 because I'm losing that extra little speed that these loons would have got there. And, you know, I'm just kind of holding on to all these extra loons, and I'm like, oh, I should probably place some more loons in places. I end up putting a rage spell, I believe, right over the middle, as this archer queen just annihilates a bunch of loons as well. And get the 1 pop, get the other, it just, you know, had too much damage on it that it was taking the entire time, and again we just fall a little bit short. You know, I didn't plan out quite well the pathing of the loons. Had too little over here, and because I didn't create really that wedge for them to follow around, you know, these guys are just running into these and dying really quick, and I don't have the main portion doing what it needs to do. And you know, you got that queen there that's just popped out a whole bunch of loons, and I didn't clear her out either. So this attack was just more of a I had a lot of things going on. I needed to do a quick attack. I figured I'd try something. It didn't work, obviously. But you know, again, it's things that you can pick out from these attacks that, oh, well, I could have done this better, or I could have done this better, and you know, maybe it still wouldn't have been a 3-star, but you know, maybe it would have been closer. I think with a base like this, you know, having both heroes would definitely help, and then also planning a little bit more of a strategic attack to get the 3 stars is probably needed there. So a little bit less enthusiastic about that one, but this is my attack for this war. And so I'm running the same Dynamite La Lune. I got my king and queen now. Queen is finally up, rested, augmentation completed, and she is just ready to go. If you see here, things that we're looking for you know, if I'm going to do my first pull, I'm seeing this 3 right here. And then if we rage spell, we can get these, and we can get this right here. So I'm thinking, you know, and maybe this either comes here or here, and we start really creating that wedge. But this is what I'm looking at. Now, the thing that we'll point out as soon as I do my attack is that, again, I've got 26 loons. I don't have to spread it thin. If I go 2, 2, 2, that's 6. I got 20 loons, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Like, I still have loons to spare to come in at like 3 on some spots. And I should have put 3 here and here at the beginning to really drive through and make sure I get this. This is key. If I don't get this, then there's no way in hell that I can win this attack. Period. I mean, that's just that you need to really secure one of the AAs, and that one's one of the easier ones to get. And because I didn't get that, we had a problem, as you'll see. So I dropped my 2, dropped these 2 first because I want, you know, I figured with the pathing I wanted this down before because of the rage spell. So we get those 2. Comes in perfectly like I want it to. Shit just gets melted, dude. Melted. Now, if I have one more there, does it get there? Maybe. Maybe not. But I really needed to take that AA. Maybe it was 4-3, you know. Maybe I needed to overcommit just a little bit more. But by playing it safe, I wasn't doing any favors. CC clear is fine. I mean, really, not much there. The king was kind of in a bad spot. I didn't really clean him out very well, but you know, I continue with the little bit of the wedge that I do have. You can see me overcompensating now. I place a whole bunch of loons down. The first one gets melted pretty quickly. I got that second one. We've already learned from my mistakes there. I'm going to place a rage spell pretty much right over the center because we've got so many defenses right there. And then we've got our other loons coming in. Hopefully getting this Hound to take some damage for me. We don't have that last rage spell because we put it over the middle. But I mean, if you just look at what's happening here, you can see it. You can already see it, you know, with like folding. This if I get this, it doesn't shoot at anything else. I probably saved 3 or 4 loons in the previous exchange, and I clear the rest of this base. So. Fortunately, like, most of my troops kind of follow the nice path, and I figured, oh, even with that type of fail, you know, if my queen gets some good logic and continues to run around the base, you know, perhaps I can still pull off possible 3-star, but I just ran out of time. So, again, I mean, it's the small things, you know, I don't feel like the attack is bad at all, or the strategy isn't there. It's just, you know, 1 or 2 small things add up, and like, oh, you know, had my king not just gotten face melted in his quest to clear the CC troops, I have an extra piece of force that's running around. You know, maybe that gets me the 3-star. If I invest 1 or 2 more loons on that anti-air, maybe I get the 3-star. But all in all, you know, just not happening, unfortunately for me. So yeah, I mean. Again, there's no 3-stars in any of those. I've got a 2-star 95 and a 1-star 98%, and the one attack I'll just go ahead and say was not very good. It was kind of a rushed. I just need to get an attack down type of attack, and it obviously looked bad. But it was in a war that was already over, so I figured, might as well. You know, I probably could have stayed up, you know, an extra hour or so and waited for some extra troops or something to cook, but I was exhausted and I needed to get that attack in. But I feel the other 2 are pretty okay attacks. The strategy's there, and unfortunately the results were just a little shallow. So yeah, those are the 3 war attacks for this war. And like I said, if I do something real good, maybe I'll make it out. Maybe it'll make the with my second attack. Maybe it'll make the video. But just gonna be hitting this base. And the plan is, you know, another pretty high defense, if not max. I think it is max defense. Town Hall 9, and these are the bases that I really want to practice on. But I'm gonna drop the plan is, and I know this is probably going to be. I feel like my plan is just lacking like 10 troops, like 10 troop space. But I'm going to try to drop some hogs, take this out, get the CC pull the CC over here, clear it with my troops, and then we drop a golem here. So wall break here, because I want to make sure I get the right panel, and then we're gonna jump right here. So with my initial base attack, I'm expecting to get 4 defenses: this one, this one, this one, that one, and then the queen. So if I can do that with my initial, I've created my wedge, and I know this is a hidden Tesla, this is a hidden Tesla. This is a hidden Tesla. This is a hidden Tesla. There's a bomb here. Big bomb here. Big bomb here. Big bomb here. So I know where the big bombs are. I know where the Teslas are. When we drop our troops, we're probably going to come in. Maybe from the top. I haven't really decided where I want to start following my wedge around. Obviously, I want to do it in a spot that's going to be conducive to the base. The wizard towers and the splash damage scare the crap out of me, because that damage can be pretty insane. I was thinking if I was going to hog this base, I might even put a rage spell right here if I was going to hog, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 defenses within that rage spell, and that's a lot of spells for your hogs just to run wild in. So. But that's the plan, and I fully expect to not have enough of. I feel like I can show you what my troop says. My troops are. So I'm running the 2 witch clear for the CC, and hopefully really throwing a pretty big force on the ground force. 5 wizards and 4 hogs. So. Again, the plan is to get 4 hogs here, and I really need to get I need to get full pull, and I need to get this. And I'm not sure, like this, when you look at range when you look at the range of the CC, this should be in, but I'm not sure if it is. Like, I might have to drop it a little bit over here, but like those hogs are taking a ton of damage. They're taking Expo damage, Archer Queen damage, Archer Tower damage, Archer Tower damage, Cannon damage. Thankfully not Wizard, but Mortar damage. So, like, the hogs are taking a punch of damage. I don't know if they're even going to survive this. And even if they don't kill this, it's not the end of the world, but I really need the full CC pull for this to really have much of a chance at all. So, I'm not feeling particularly confident. I'm having trouble with the ground into air type of attacks. I feel like I try too hard and it just becomes a clusterfuck of just randomness, and I get like 50% 1 star, if that. And then you see somebody else do it and it looks so easy, and it's just like, well, what the hell? What's going on? But I think, with the jump spell to get the main, I mean, these 2 are really key. They're really good against air defenses, and if I come with my wedge here, hopefully we can get some of these loons coming straight across the middle of the base, so we can rage, rage here, rage here, rage here, with our jump spell already being blown right there, and actually, it'll probably be a decision based on how this wave is going. If the queen locks on and my ground forces are going strong and they're right here, I'll probably drop from the bottom, because then I can give my ground troops some support that they need, and maybe keep them going alive a little bit longer. So that's probably what I'll end up doing, if I'm going to have ground forces and invest enough into those ground forces. See if I can keep them alive a little bit longer, and see if we can't wreak some havoc on this base. But that's the plan. So thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll be back in the next couple days with some more War Tag videos. And until then, good luck and take it easy.